Hello everyone, and finally the year of 2016 is now over. It's come to a close, and I'm here to give you what is essentially my personal favorite films of 2016. A lot of big films this year, a lot of small films. Some of them sucked, some of them were excellent, some of them were just meh. These are just my top 10 personal favorites of 2016. And like as always, this is the one time of the year where I and anyone else could get to be 100% biased. We can be as personal as biased as we want. So I could put like a guilty dumb movie ahead of a great film, and that's really just up to my own varied opinion. So in the end, here it is, and I'm sure there's some more movies I haven't seen. Like I want to see Silence, but that doesn't come around to the 13th, at least for me. So yeah, as it is, here is my favorite movies of 2016. But before I do that itself, I have some runner-ups, and those are Zootopia, great animated movie for Disney. I thought it was a great film. 10 Cloverfield Lane, seriously surprising film, and that's one of the biggest surprises of the year. Green Room, that was a traumatizing, excellent horror film in my opinion. Deepwater Horizon, I thought that was an excellent film. The Shallows, I thought that was the best. That's like one of the best monster movies we've had in a while. And Kung Fu Panda 3. Loved Kung Fu Panda 3. And I'm sure there's some other films out there that I really did enjoy, but they just couldn't get mentions, like Moana and some others. But those are my 6. Yeah, those are my 6 honorable mentions. But with that out of the way, here is my personal favorite top 10 films of 2016. Number 10, Star Trek Beyond. I loved Star Trek Beyond. I thought it was such a fun, great third installment in this new saga of Star Trek. I loved it. I thought the cast was great. The effects were wonderful. It had a great finale act to it, and I loved that part so greatly. But what was my favorite thing about Star Trek Beyond is that it just reminiscent of all the classic things that made it Star Trek. If there's a dialogue or the small scale feeling of it, or the practical essence of a lot of material within it. Overall, Star Trek Beyond was for me a great damn movie of this year, and I thought it was an excellent film. So yeah, and number 9 for me is Doctor Strange. I was blown. I was really excited, as always, for any Marvel movie, but I was surprised how damn clever, well crafted, and how seriously fun Doctor Strange was. It was very much kind of like Guardians in a way where I didn't know much about Doctor Strange, but after watching the movie, I felt like I gained so much, and yet it was just so clever, so insightful, so well done, and Marvel once again strikes it with gold in Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. It's a great surprise of this year. Just Marvel continues at this point for me. To me, at least, Marvel can literally do no wrong. I love Marvel, and Doctor Strange, once again in my mind, proves it why it's once again a great damn movie. In my thoughts. Number 8. I'm surprised this isn't any higher up, but it's my list, and it is Kubo and the Two Strings. I loved Kubo. I loved the mythology about that film. I loved the characters. I loved the animation. I loved what was going on with the world, like with the character Kubo and Monkey, and the villains and Matthew McConaughey's character. They were all excellent. I just loved how fleshed out and how both genuine, awe-inspiring, and gorgeous it was. And for me, it really just sparked a real, genuine interest, and for me, really claiming Kubo and Two Strings, which is probably the best animated film of 2016, in my opinion. I just loved it. Seriously, Kubo and Two Strings, in my opinion, is a new animated classic. No more, no less. And number 7 for me is Jungle Book. I loved Jungle Book. It was such an incredible experience seeing the film with phenomenal effects. Some of the best I've seen all year long. Great vocal performances by Scarlett Johansson, Ben Kingsley, Idris Elba, Bill Murray, and the kid in this movie was fantastic. I just loved The Jungle Book. In my opinion, I thought it was a real, not only, again, like with like Zootopia and Finding Dory. It just Disney's on a roll. Same thing with Marvel. They're just doing excellent films, and I'm really amazed by that. And yeah, Jungle Book proves to me once again that these live animated adaptations can work with the right passion, love, and creativity. And Jon Favreau, the man who brought us Iron Man, proves it. And he really just nails how brilliant this film is, in my opinion. And I loved Jungle Book. So yeah. And number 6 is the most recent, and it is Manchester by the Sea. I shocked myself by not putting this in the top 5. But then again, I was like, you know what? This is my list. I can do what I want. And what kept, at least in my opinion, what kept Manchester by the Sea not in my top 5 is that it is overall a bit too slow. But for what it is, it's a fascinating, intriguing, powerful drama of a film that I loved. The performances were all fantastic. The overall story was fascinating and engrossing, and above all things, the character moments in the character, every one of these characters acting together at times just was so excellent, and the drama felt so genuine, so primal, and so emotional to the very core that Manchester by the Sea was one of the most memorable film experiences of 2016. It is, within itself, a great, fantastic damn film. I loved Manchester by the Sea. It is my 6th favorite film of 2016. Damn. Alright, so, here we go. Here is my top 5 favorite films of 2016. No, wait, a moment. Alright. And number 5 for me is... my number 5 is... Deadpool. Deadpool was... simply as one word, it's innovative. It's hysterical by all means. It's fantastic. It's one of the best comedies I've ever seen. It's a comedy superhero movie, and it really does regenerate, quote unquote, because Deadpool couldn't regenerate, but also as a great new layer of superhero movies, and it doesn't have to be always so doom and gloom. It can show it, they can really take the piss out of its own self, and Deadpool was beyond the words in my own opinion. It's a new comic book legend of a movie in my opinion, and it's one of the best comic book movies I've seen maybe ever, to be honest. I loved the hell out of Deadpool. Absolutely fantastic. Now, my number 4 for me is going to be... Never mind. Alright, my number 4 favorite film of the year is... Captain America Civil War. There's a good damn reason why so many people are saying it's the best superhero movie of the year. And I totally agree with it. It has phenomenal action scenes. Like, the action scene at the airport itself is fantastic. The acting is astonishingly and phenomenal. It really does show a shifting point for Marvel, where it shows it could take some great fun movies like Iron Man and Thor and Captain America, like all those before, but it shows Captain America is the tone of shift for all of Marvel now, and I love how it's really changing a great narrative focus for Marvel, and it shows how much more in-depth and clever and how much layers they can have while still being a good popcorn action film. And Captain America Civil War is no less to say a literal comic book masterpiece in my mind. It's just phenomenal. If you haven't even seen this movie yet by this point, it's been more than 8 months since it was released. What the hell are you doing? It's one of the best for a good damn reason. So yeah, Civil War is awesome. And number 3 for me is a film that's, once again, I just feel so alone with. It's like, I just personally love this film. It's my list. I can do what I want with it. And then number 3 for me is going to be X-Men Apocalypse. I just love this movie. As a huge X-Men fan, I love all the characters. I love the performances. I love Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. I love the story. I love how it really has a great feeling of the old and new, and yet it has this new wave of forming of itself. I loved that. I loved just so much X-Men Apocalypse. Is this movie flawed? Yes, of course. It has many problems. But in the end, as a fan of X-Men, for me, it's one of the most intense, fun, and yet unique and coolest kick-ass superhero movies I've seen in a good damn time. Yeah, so for me, X-Men Apocalypse is my favorite comic book film of 2016. And number 2 is Hacksaw Ridge. I knew when I did my review of this film, I was just completely blown away by this film, but yes, Hacksaw Ridge is my second favorite film of 2016. I loved the character, Desmond Morales, I forgot his name, but played by Andrew Garfield, and he's fantastic. I love his character. I love how he goes. I love how he said he wouldn't pick up a gun. He just wants to help people, so they can get back into the fight, and how he wants to be he said he won't kill, and that it's just a beautifully shot film. Mel Gibson is back in full force, and it just shows once again why he has such a goddamn talent behind the craft of a film. It's just beautifully well shot. I love the action. I love the characters. The war scenes are some of the most intense and shocking and grotesque I've ever seen in all my life. It's one of the most intense war films I've ever seen, and it really just took my breath away from what it was. I was blown away by Hacksaw Ridge, and it makes my number 2 favorite film of 2016. Now, what can top all that? Let me be a pretentious nerd here for a moment, and I'm just going to say that my favorite film of 2016 is Rogue One. I just can't stop loving this film. It has problems. The film has problems. But I was consistently 100% in the film. I was never taken out, even at its weakest points. Yeah, I just love the layers of this movie. I love the story. I love the characters, even though they may not be that greatly developed. You went full colors. Star Wars Rogue One, Star Wars Story is my favorite film in 2016. Everyone, yeah, that's just my favorite movies of 2016. Everyone, I really do hope you enjoy it, and stick around for more videos. As always, everyone, for you to see in the future. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a happy, wonderful New Year to you and your whole family. Till then, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the new year. Till then, goodbye.